This is probably one of the most difficult questions you'll see on the Naplex, if you do get one. So you have to be pretty good to get this question right. So the question asks, a patient has been receiving 500 milliliters of an enteral mixture that contains 645 milliosmoles per liter. The pharmacist will reduce the contents to 480 milliosmoles per liter. How many milliliters of bacteriostatic water should be added to the bag? Round to the nearest whole number. So try to understand what the question's asking. So the goal is try to figure out how much water to dilute 645 milliosmoles per liter mixture, and we're trying to make it into a 480 milliosmol per liter, right? The question's asking how much water to add to make this possible. So we have a 500 milliliter bag to start with. So I'm going to try to find out how many milliosmoles are in this 500 milliliter bag. Right, so I'm going to start off with 500 milliliters. And then I have a concentration here, 645 milliosmoles per liter. But since this is in liters and I have milliliters here, I'm going to convert this to liters first. So I just divide by 1,000. Or you could just use this dimensional analysis to make milliliters and milliliters cancel out. Because for every liter, there's 1,000 milliliters. So next I'm going to convert to milliosmoles using this conversion factor here. So 645 milliosmoles per liter. So liters and liters cancel out. And then once I solve this, I should get 322.5 milliosmoles. So this is the amount of milliosmoles currently in 500 milliliter bag, right? So in this 500 milliliter bag, there's currently 322.5 milliosmoles in it. But now I want to find out how much more volume to make it, so I make it this concentration. So I'm going to use this number here, 322.5 milliosmoles. And then I want to know how much total volume. To make it 480 milliosmoles per liter. That's what that number sign is. I don't know, you could use X or whatever. I just use a number sign because it's easier to understand, because my X's look like multiplications. So I'm trying to find out this number here, right? Because it's a total volume to make 480 milliosmoles per liter. So I want this to equal 480 milliosmoles per liter, right? You can cross multiply if you want, or you can do some whatever fancy math you want. But I'm just going to write down the cross multiply, so because most people are familiar with it. Define the variable number sign. Some people call it X or whatever. I call it number sign. So 325 cross multiply, 322.5 milliosmoles. Cross multiply that with the liters, 1 liter. And that equals 480 milliosmoles. Cross multiply that with the number sign or the variable, whatever, X, whatever, right? And then solve for your variable, which in this case is a number sign for me. So once you solve for this, your numbers should be 0.671875, and the units are in liters because this was liters here. But the question wants us to be in milliliters. So that's why I'm just going to convert this to milliliters. Just multiply it by 1,000, right? So 0.671875 times 1,000 equals 671.875 milliliters. So this number here, this is the total volume needed to make mixture 480 milliosmoles per liter, right? That's what the question wants. But make sure you understand that the IV bag right, this is an IV bag. It started off with 500 milliliters, right? There's 500 milliliters here, and then we just made it into, we just added volume. So now the total volume of the bag is 671.875 milliliters, right? That's the current bag that we want. But the question is asking how many milliliters should be added to the bag. So that's why I take this bag, 671.875 milliliters, subtract that by our original bag, which is 500 milliliters, and that'll give us our answer of 171.875 milliliters, right? Because that's how much more water we're going to add into this, right? Right, this is what the question is asking, how much more water was added to this. That's why I subtracted this number from this number. And that equals 171.75 milliliters. That's the answer to this question right here. 175.875 milliliters. And always remember to read the instructions, round to the nearest whole number. So that's why I round this 171.875. Nearest whole number is 172. So this is my final answer that you enter into the computer, 172. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. Goodbye.